The 5 walking strategies that actually burn belly fat. Most people do this all wrong. If you have stubborn belly fat that simply refuses to move no matter what you try, here is the one thing you absolutely must stop doing right now: going for a hard, exhausting run. I know, that sounds completely insane. It goes against everything you have ever been told about losing weight. But this single misconception is the exact reason millions of people wake up every morning, look in the mirror, feel frustrated with their midsection, and get absolutely nowhere despite working incredibly hard. Here is what actually happens. You feel unhappy with your belly. You decide today is the day you finally do something about it. You lace up your shoes, jump on the treadmill, and push yourself until you are completely breathless and drenched in sweat. And you feel proud of that. You feel like you earned something, but underneath the surface, your body just triggered a massive biological stress response that chemically locks your belly fat right where it is. You burned calories, yes. But you burned the wrong fuel entirely. Today, we are leaving that exhausting trap behind for good. By the time you finish reading this, you will know 5 very specific science-backed walking strategies that turn a simple daily stroll into one of the most powerful metabolic tools available to you. No gym required, no breathless sprinting, no suffering. We are entering easy mode. And before you dismiss that phrase, understand something important. Easy mode does not mean being lazy or careless. It means finally working with your biology instead of constantly fighting against it. When you do intense, heart-pounding cardio, your body treats it like an emergency. It panics, burns sugar for rapid fuel, and leaves your deep belly fat completely untouched. Walking, on the other hand, keeps your heart rate in a calm, steady zone where your body naturally and happily selects stored fat as its primary energy source. The difference is enormous, and once you understand it, you cannot unsee it. So let us get into the 5 strategies that make all of this work. Strategy 1: the post-meal walk. This one begins right after your largest meal of the day, and it is more powerful than most people realize. Think of your body's energy system like a massive shipping warehouse. Every time you eat a big meal, hundreds of delivery trucks loaded with sugar and energy pull up to the loading dock. The manager of that dock is a hormone called insulin. When you are young, the manager is efficient, fast, and organized. But as belly fat accumulates and as we age, the warehouse doors get rusty. The manager gets overwhelmed. Your cells stop responding to his signals properly. So all that energy just sits in the parking lot, backing up traffic in your bloodstream until the body panics and ships it all off to permanent storage as belly fat. But here's the thing almost nobody talks about. There's a hidden back door to this warehouse that completely bypasses the manager. You open it by taking a gentle 15-minute walk right after you eat. When your leg muscles contract and relax during walking, they manually trigger a special transport system inside your cells. Your muscles act like a dry sponge dropped into a puddle. They aggressively pull excess glucose right out of your bloodstream to fuel your steps. No insulin required. Researchers studying older adults found something remarkable. A short, light walk immediately after dinner was significantly more effective at stabilizing blood sugar than a single 45-minute workout done earlier in the day. You enjoy your meal fully, and then you immediately put that energy to work before it ever has a chance to settle around your waist. Strategy 2: nasal breathing only. This is the one most people get completely wrong, and it is silently sabotaging their results. The biggest mistake walkers make is pushing their pace until they are panting heavily through an open mouth. When you breathe through your mouth during exercise, you blow off carbon dioxide far too quickly. And here's what nobody tells you: your blood actually needs carbon dioxide present in order to release oxygen into your muscles. This is called the Bohr effect. When carbon dioxide drops too low, your blood stubbornly holds onto its oxygen. Your muscle cells suffocate. Your body panics and switches from burning fat to burning stored sugar. The fix is simple but requires discipline. Keep your lips completely sealed for the entire walk. Inhale and exhale exclusively through your nose. If you feel the desperate urge to open your mouth and gasp for air, you are walking too fast. Slow down. The moment nasal breathing feels comfortable again, you are in the fat-burning zone. Nasal breathing retains just the right amount of carbon dioxide to allow smooth, efficient oxygen delivery to your cells. It also releases a calming compound from your sinus cavities that naturally dilates your blood vessels and supports cardiovascular health. You are engineering your biology to do the work for you. Strategy 3: use your eyes strategically. This one sounds almost too simple to matter, but the science behind it is genuinely fascinating. Picture yourself driving down a pitch-black highway in a rainstorm, eyes locked on a narrow beam of headlights, scanning frantically for danger. Your hands are tight on the wheel, your whole body is braced. That is a cortisol response, and cortisol is the primary hormone responsible for building abdominal fat. Now contrast that with sitting on an open beach, watching the wide horizon stretch from left to right, with movement flowing gently through your peripheral vision. Your shoulders drop, your breathing slows, your entire nervous system relaxes. Here is the connection. When you walk on a treadmill staring at a screen or walk outdoors while staring down at your phone, your brain enters that dark highway state. It mimics the ancient visual pattern of tracking a threat, which keeps your stress system switched on and cortisol continuously elevated. The solution is to keep your head up when you walk and let your gaze naturally drift toward the distant horizon. Allow trees, houses, and passing scenery to flow through your peripheral vision. This creates what neuroscientists call optic flow, the lateral movement of visual information that signals directly to the brain's threat center, the amygdala, that everything around you is safe. No predators, no danger, stand down, cortisol drops. And when cortisol drops, your body finally becomes willing to release the belly fat it was holding onto for protection. Strategy 4: The fasted morning walk. Your body is fundamentally lazy about energy. It always burns the easiest available fuel first, the sugar from your last meal. As long as you keep feeding it throughout the day, it never has a reason to touch your stored fat. But while you sleep, your body quietly uses up that easy sugar just to keep your heart beating and your brain active overnight. By morning, that easy fuel is nearly empty. If you step outside for a gentle 20-minute walk before eating anything, your body has no choice. It must open its fat stores to power your movement. You are catching your stubborn fat with its guard completely down. Beyond fat burning, researchers have found that a fasted morning walk keeps your metabolism elevated for hours after you finish. Add to that the effect of morning sunlight hitting your eyes. It resets your brain's internal clock, improves energy throughout the day, and dramatically deepens your sleep that night. And better sleep means lower stress, lower cortisol, and a body that is far more willing to let go of weight the following day. It is one simple habit that creates a cascade of positive biological effects. Strategy 5: Add a light-weighted pack. Once your body adapts to your regular walking route, it becomes incredibly efficient at it, meaning it burns less and less energy to complete the same distance. That is great for fitness, but not great for fat loss momentum. The solution is not to walk faster or longer. The solution is to add a tiny, almost invisible challenge. Put on a comfortable backpack with a light load, 2 water bottles, a thick book, somewhere between 5 and 10 pounds maximum, that is all. This subtle addition changes the mechanical demand of every single step. Your core has to brace slightly to keep your posture tall. Your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back engage continuously to stabilize your hips. Your body is now working harder without you feeling like you are working harder. Studies on skeletal loading show that carrying even a small fraction of your body weight stimulates the release of a compound called osteocalcin from your bones. This compound travels through your bloodstream and actively supports blood sugar regulation and muscle energy efficiency. You are building a stronger, more metabolically active body, entirely under the radar of a difficult workout. You truly do not need to punish yourself to change your body. You do not need to earn your results through suffering. You just need to walk smarter, keep your head up, breathe through your nose, step outside before breakfast, walk after your biggest meal, add a little weight when you are ready. These 5 strategies work with your biology, not against it. And that is exactly why they work when everything else has failed. Which one are you trying first tomorrow morning? Drop it in the comments, and if this was helpful, share it with someone who needs to hear it.